In this video, we are going to cover an app spree that just happened recently where they went out and got over $230,000 in fresh credit. This is a combination of both personal credit, which is over $170,000, and then $54,000 that was done on the business side. We're going to give you all the details. So let's get locked in and let's get started. The credit scores across all three bureaus was 780 plus. Stated income was $112,000. An average age of account is 7 years. So over 5 years is really the sweet spot. 7 years, 8 years is just, you're getting into really great territory in terms of what you can go out on an app spree, right? Especially with no document. The larger these numbers are, stated income, average age of account, we've now covered this in videos, the more you're gonna get away with in terms of less documentation, right? 2 to 3 inquiries at each bureau. Now let's cover existing accounts. Here's where it gets interesting. This is actually a really thin account before this over $200,000 in fresh credit was just went and got. Okay, 3 old closed accounts over 10 years old, a closed backdated Amex from 1992, 1 crappy secured $450 limit, that's 4 years old. This is their exact words for word, by the way. So I don't know what exactly this crappy secured card is. Another crappy card, which was $750 credit limit, and that is 1 year old. 6-month-old First Tech $10,000 limit and a $10,000 GM personal card, a 3-month-old Truist personal card at $15K. So you see really where things started to change, right? And so we've got the history and the aged accounts, and then we had like this high stated income, and basically the banks were just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? This guy has no credit. So it wasn't hard for the first institution to give out that $10,000 plus credit limit. And after you get that one and it starts showing, they all kind of follow suit. Okay, so on the screen, what you're seeing here is the first of the highlights. So this is Jovia. Here's what we got. So it's $174,000 in personal credit that they went and got. And this is over the last couple of months. So this is Q4 2024. This is all fresh stuff. This is somebody who, it's very clear that he has been applying himself. He's been listening, watching, paying attention to everything that we've been saying in terms of double dipping when you go to a credit union, get a credit card, and also to try and push for a personal line of credit or a PLOC, try and push for a personal loan, try and get more, juice out of the squeeze, right? And he did just that. So this is very impressive. Let's go through this. Jovia at the top, $19,000 credit card. I don't know which one. Doesn't say there either. And then went a couple days later and got a $15,000 personal line of credit. I think it was the few days later. And this was all applied before they went and got membership. So I know that there's constantly back and forth like, oh, get membership first at this bank, don't get it here. A lot of times, if you've got the scores, if you've got the credit profile, going in cold versus going in after a membership doesn't matter, okay? So applied before even got a membership, $19,000 credit card and $15,000 personal line of credit at Jovia. Next is BCU. Okay, and we got 2 things at BCU. We got a $15,000 credit card. Here we go here. Does not say which card, but it does say 0% APR for the first 12 months. Cha-ching, that is sweet. $10,000 personal line of credit and a $10,000 personal loan. So here is the BCU personal loan, and I don't have anything on the personal line of credit. So I mean, look at that. We've got $35,000 just at BCU, which, BCU is, depending on who you ask, great or not great. And the reason why is because they kind of hit the nuke button on a lot of accounts accidentally. What was this? Maybe Q3 of 2024. But BCU made its rounds with YouTube and got abused, and they definitely made changes. That being said, this guy slid in. So here's the data points on his experience with BCU. He was a member for 6 months. He joined through one of the SEGs or whatever you call that, basically a co-op with his work. So that's how he joined. He did not join through the Life Money U program. He thinks it's better to join through an employer. Like I said, I think they're SEGs, right? Select employer groups, and they don't ask for proof. So no documentation on these approvals, and Jovia and BCU both pulled TransUnion. The BCU was a Vantage credit score model, which we've covered in the deep dive video. That hasn't changed at all. So they're one of the very few institutions that will pull Vantage. All right, so that is that. We got a 15, a 10, and a 10. Next is, I believe in order, is Suncoast. And he was a member for like 3 months. They pulled Experience, and he was over a 790. He said that the interface is a little bit slower than other credit unions and seemed like it was massively outdated, but this is what you're gonna get with some of these smaller credit unions. You gotta check out how big it is over at depositaccounts.com. I don't know what their stats are or where they rank, but let's pull up the image here. Here is the approval. So got $20,000 on the credit card. Did he get anything else? Yeah, got a $10,000 personal line of credit as well. So $30,000 out of Suncoast, not too bad. Next is MACU, that is Mountain. I don't know if we've covered this on the channel. I don't think so. I was keeping this one and Jovia inside the community. People have been taking advantage of this for almost a year now, so you should probably join the community. It's $30 a month, yes, but as I'm sure many people will vouch in the comment section, in the Discord itself, it's well worth it. That's like $1 a day. And MACU is one of those that we brought that up in summertime, I think, and a lot of people got in there. So joined earlier this year, less than $100 in deposits, applied for the rewards card over the phone, requested 20. The rep suggested that you should go with 40,000. So he said, okay, sweet. And he was approved for the 40,000 at their lowest rate, which it doesn't say on the screenshot, but here it is right here, approval for 40,000, which that on a credit card that's upper tier territory there. You know, 40, 50, 80 that you can get with Navy Fed. These are all extremely great limits. Okay, proof of their lowest rate, also approved for a $15,000 personal loan. A day later, no documentation. Again, speaking to the strength of the profile, the relationship that is built, how he behaved with the bank, etc., etc. All right, so that takes us to MACU. Next is Virginia. Here is Virginia. Smaller, quieter, credit union. You're gonna have to be a resident of Virginia or figure out a way in if you wanted to get in there, but he went and got a $20,000 personal loan. Let me see any notes on that. Yep, they are approving personal loans up to $25,000. It looks like they pulled Equifax. He was approved for $20,000 instantly, and that was that. Next, let's talk about some denials. He got denied for Wings and Tower FCU, and now let's pivot into business. So business, he got $59,000. Do I have any screenshots? I don't have any screenshots on the business side, but here's what he got. So he got a Truist card for $25,000. He got PNC business credit card for $15,000. He got a Citizens business credit card for $10,000, and he got a Wells Fargo business credit card for a paltry $9,000. And a couple of ending notes here. He's going to pay down the PNC business credit card balance and apply for their 12-month 0% card, as well as he's going to go into Cinevis before he wraps up his spree, and then he's going to go into the garden for however long, a year, 2 years, whatever. So there you have it. I think that is $233,000, if my math is correct, that he got in fresh credit, all done right here in Q3 to Q4 of 2024. So take all that, what we just shared with you, and apply it to your app sprees that you got coming up. And then obviously, let me know in the comments below if you got anything to add, you got questions, concerns, whatever, and do your thing. Share this out, like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff that YouTube likes to see in order to get this video in front of more people. That'll really help out our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Hey, you should subscribe. 60% of you are not subscribed yet, right there. Okay, bye.
Wild monkey.